I feel like the sentiment on the court needs to be positive, and I need to kind of remove anything that can possibly cause any kind of issues to me if there is something. So I didn't feel that I had any mental or emotional blockages or any dramas playing a match today. In contrary, I felt very comfortable.
Well, certainly physically, Novak was fine, but how were you impressed with his mental bounce back?
Yeah, it's never easy to get back out on court when something bad happens to you. We all know what happened to Novak in New York. But he's right. It helps to have something to look forward to, and it helps to have a goal. If he had had a month off or 6 weeks, you spend more time worrying about what had just happened. He was able to get back on a match court, kind of exercise those demons out of his system. I loved, his wife on Twitter posted a photo the other day of their daughter looking over on a practice court. And so, his family's there. Everybody around him is trying to make him feel good and start to feel better about himself going into Roland Garros. I don't know. Just seeing his wife Yelena's tweet and seeing that they were there supporting him, that it makes me think that everybody is going to get him in the right frame of mind in the next few weeks for Roland Garros.
Do you think he's there in the right frame of mind?
I think a couple more matches might help him there, but at least he's turned the page. He's right. Playing a competitive match, getting back out there and feeling what his emotional state is, because that's the thing, too. He is a player who thrives on using his emotions, positive and negative. If he goes flatline out there, he's not the same competitor. So getting comfortable in that again and coming to terms with what happened, but also putting it in the rear view and having something else to discuss. Very important. He did well today.
Ahead of Novak Djokovic, a match with his good friend, fellow Serbian Filip Krajinovic in the next round. Meantime, how about a first-round matchup with 9 combined Grand Slam singles trophies? Vika Azarenka, straight off a plane from New York, playing her 3rd straight major champion in Venus Williams.
Yeah, we had questions if Vika would even get on the plane after her incredible run in New York. And also talk about a tough circumstance. She was a few games away from winning her 3rd major on Saturday night. Didn't get that win over Naomi Osaka, but was so committed to going to this tournament, got on the plane the next day, and she battled. She was down set point in the first set breaker, came back and won it. So impressed with her attitude and also her energy. I mean, these players that are switching surfaces, switching time zones, and by the way, only in a couple of days. She only got to spend 2 days on the clay before this match. This was played at a very high quality. Venus Williams played one of the best matches on clay I've seen her play in quite some time. Vika was just too strong.
And after the match, Azarenka talked about that quick transition to clay.
I feel like I've adapted pretty well. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I knew I wasn't going to play a perfect game today, but it was all about trying to find, the right intentions to do today. And I think it worked out okay. I'm actually excited to be in Rome. I haven't been to Europe in forever, so I've been appreciating last couple of days the food and everything. So it's been good.
One of the things that stood out to me, Jim, about Victoria Azarenka in New York, every match was like, this is going to be fun. I can't wait to play the next one. I'm in such a good mood. I mean, she had lost to Venus in Lexington. That's not very long ago. Right. She hadn't won a match in over a year. And now the titleist in Cincinnati, finalist in U.S. Open, comes out and beats Venus Williams in the first round.
Yeah, attitude matters. She's come out with a really good attitude. She's come out ready to compete and lay it all on the line. But at the same time, she seems a lot less burdened than she was when it was hard for her to even be able to go compete, right? The custody battle was limiting her appearances. Now it's in a way there's freedom because she can go to Europe. She can go to different places, and that's massive for her. And it's just wonderful to see her back bashing the ball and grunt. I mean, it's just, we missed Vika at this level. It's nice to have her back.
Yeah, Vika does a lot of things well on a tennis court, but compete is probably the best thing she does. And we saw her play a few matches over the last few years where we didn't see that. We saw almost a blank Vika out there. We saw a few matches with a lot of tears. And you knew she was going through a very hard time, tried not to talk about it much, but it was evident in her play and her results. And I think everybody is so happy to see her back on court. And Steve, you said happy, so appreciative, not only because of COVID, to be able to get back out on a match court, but to get back to doing what she loves with that same intensity that got her to the top of the sport. She is going to get back to the top. I mean, she's ranked now in the top 20. She's on her way back there, and it's great to see that. And you said it's her attitude. It's her appreciation, but also that intensity.
You said back in the day when she was actually winning Grand Slams, it was a job. and she didn't love it. Now she does, and she's having a great time out on the court, and you can see in the results. Coming up, though, for her, it doesn't get any easier. How about another Grand Slam champion? Sofia Kenin will take on Victoria Azarenka. Jim, what's your standout match that we have for you tomorrow?
I can't wait to see Lorenzo Musetti, who was so impressive against Stan Wawrinka. The 18-year-old gets to play Kei Nishikori. So for me, can you back it up? That'll be a big moment for the youngster. What about you, LD?
Always fun to see Coco Gauff. This will be going for her second win on the red clay, but Muguruza looked good against Sloane Stephens. Was that yesterday? Last night's match in Rome? And Coco had a doubles match today, but that's a popcorn match.
All right, looking forward to it. Our coverage starts 5 a.m. Eastern.